about?
Welcome to Stepdads. I'm your host, Preston Tompkins.
I'm Zach Reinert.
And we have a guest with us today. Please welcome John Dahlgren, everyone.
What's up?
Say hi, John.
Hello. My name is John.
Hell yeah. John is a comic from Omaha. He did stand-up with Zach and I when we were out there. Are you still doing stand-up these days, post End of the World?
I was about to get back into it, but ironically enough, I got sick. No COVID.
No.
No COVID.
God, I feel like that's just everyone. Today alone, I saw like 5 comics on Facebook post that they had COVID.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been a lot of people. I am thankful none of the comics that I did a show with on Friday have posted that they have COVID.
Yeah.
Davos, get away from my beer.
Davos. Sorry, for those of you listening, my cat is... we're recording at my apartment.
His cat is an alcoholic.
Yeah, my cat wants some Busch Light. My stepdad bought us, for our party bus at my wedding, these... camouflage Busch Lights, and I still have like 1 million of them.
It's honestly very stepdad. So
yeah.
Oh my God.
Cool.
My friend sent me a picture of a dude at a gas station in my hometown, and the guy was head to toe covered in like a Busch Light sweatsuit.
Oh.
It's like Tony Soprano's, but like Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so funny. It was like camo colors and then Busch Light. Freaking hoodie,
It's just like
sweatpants.
dudes who buy all their clothes at Love's gas stations.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Or you collect Busch Light points or something.
Yeah. I wonder if like each like beer brand has their own camo sweatsuit, and he had to make a choice. Like, I'm going with Busch Light.
Remember
Busch Light
Marlboro? Marlboro points?
If you want camo, technically you'd want Busch Heavy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, folks.
We're off to a good start. Hey, before we dive into anything, Dahlgren, can you please promote anything you want people to find you on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram?
My Twitter is at Dolph Dahlgren. I mostly retweet people complaining about the Democrats, but from the left.
Yeah.
Okay,
dude, I'm
from the left. Yeah,
yes,
from the left.
Let's make that perfectly clear. We're not. I don't retweet accounts that have the American flag in their username. I don't trust those fuckers.
My favorite thing right now is like Bill Clinton has been named like 11 times in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, and the media is like, Hillary 2024?
Fucking kill me.
It's like
That's
they have.
great.
That's just because Ghislaine Maxwell had a crush on Bill Clinton, and it's just in her diary.
Yeah.
Wait, is that real?
No.
Oh, okay. I have not caught
Definitely
up.
a pedophile.
Yeah.
Definitely a pedophile.
I am not caught up on all the trial.
No. Definitely a pedophile.
Yeah.
See, anything is possible nowadays with that in the Ghislaine trial. Dahlgren, you recently came out here for my wedding. We fucking partied our goddamn faces off.
Yes, I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh,
right?
You do? What's up?
Well, one, it was very romantic, intimate wedding reception, but we didn't get to fucking dance or anything. We didn't fucking...
No.
No. It was...
That was
those views were the craziest views I've ever seen in my life.
Those...
Yeah,
yes.
it Go ahead, Dahlgren.
It's a little laggy.
A little laggy.
So, the bone I had to pick with you is you didn't play Timber in the party bus.
So, on the party bus, I had control of the music through Bluetooth, and I was getting, like, everyone in my group chat, like you guys, Kalsgaard was saying, play Timber, but I had already played 2 Kesha songs, and my wife was like, I want to hear something from Hamilton. And I was like, all right, I can't bogart 3 Kesha songs 10 minutes after we got married. And then eventually we got to the reception, so I didn't have time to play Timber. So,
and then when the Hamilton song came on, everybody decided to tip the bus over, and then we all died.
My wife got mad at me on the party bus because
I remember
because well, she thought I was drinking too much. But it was like, I was like, look around us. We're all grabbing beers at the same time. We're all just hammering beers on the way to the wedding reception. I was like, I am not an anomaly here.
Yeah, that's the point of the party bus.
There were like 4 of us literally like trying to be like, I'm on my third.
Yeah. You were trying to put down as much as we can before we get to the reception.
There's coolers of beer on the way to the reception. Yeah, that's what the point is.
My dad and stepdad did not go out the morning of my wedding to fill up 2 coolers worth for us not to drink those beers.
We were basically I remember there was like 3 or 4 of us back there just like fucking racing. Like,
just
I need another one.
Trying to do it. Now, if you don't know me, I love dancing. You put 1 beer in me and I'm out on the dance floor. I don't even need to be that drunk to dance. So that also is one little thing I missed about our wedding, is not having room to dance. But I would gladly trade that for those mountain views that we got. It was goddamn beautiful.
I'm not a dancer, but music's fun.
Yeah. Zach, Ryan.
Yeah. I've danced once in my life, and it was that it was a weird after party at Barley Street. I don't know if either of you guys were there.
Oh, was
when Casey Crawford and his girlfriend's band played?
That fucking
They were
ruled.
so fucking good, and I was so fucking drunk. That's the only band like I've danced to like in my life, was Casey Crawford and his girlfriend.
Were you there, Dahlgren? I think you were there with the rest of us.
Casey Crawford? Probably not.
Yeah,
it was like all the chairs were gone from like the room area.
This had to have been like summer of 2013, I believe.
It was like summer. We were moving in like a couple months, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dahlgren, I'll never forget at Barley Street Tavern. This was an old open mic spot in Omaha, in Benson. Just it was like you, me, and Kyle O'Reilly just sitting in the back. It was one of those open mic nights where no one was doing well, but we were just in the back laughing at how much we were all bombing. And it's just one of those few nights.
Oh, man. I do remember that. Terribly. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memories is first time I ever talked to Zach. I went up to him. He was sitting at the bar at Mojo's. And, like, I didn't know anybody from anybody. And I was just like, hey, you need to talk to people here, you know, not just be some quiet guy that kind of is funny. So I went up to Zach and I'm like, you know, you look like Paul Scheer, you know, from Human Giant.
It's definitely my celebrity I get the most.
Yeah. What a Zach, take your hat off just for
that slimy pile of crap.
It's very in my teeth. I have a gap on the file, just like Paul Scheer.
That is Paul Scheer for sure.
The character actor who's always like devious.
I also have a hot wife like Paul Scheer.
My God, June Diane. Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
If you're sleeping
holy
on June
shit.
Diane, go follow her on Instagram.
She's always in.
I remember the first time I randomly died at Dahlgren on stage was when he did the disturbed laugh.
Oh, my God. That's right.
I mean, like, the jokes are good, but when you did the first time I heard the random, because you just randomly do it in a set, and nothing is so fucking funny. It killed me.
Dahlgren does short jokes on stage. It's like a mixture of like one-liners and just very short, quick stuff. But yeah, there was that moment where you were just waiting for the audience to stop laughing in between jokes.
Instead of doing like a tag, you just did the ooh.
It was perfect.
And it was very fucking funny.
I gotta fill the silence with what I'm thinking about, and that's mostly what I'm thinking about is, oh, wow.
All right, well,
did you plan on doing that? Was that like in your set?
Yes, I did. Actually planned on doing that.
That's awesome.
I fucking love it.
I didn't write it in my notebook, but I'm just like, this is a good time to do it.
Yeah.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Dahlgren, my earliest memory of you is it was Halloween, around Halloween.
It was
there was
Halloween.
a show at the Funny Bone. Yeah, it was Halloween. There was a show at the Funny Bone. I was either hosting or just doing it was Clash of the Comics. I can't remember which one. But there was this guy sitting in the front row in a Slender Man costume, and it was you.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was purposely sitting towards the stage, just like sitting up, perfect posture, looking at the stage, just not moving.
It was terrifying and hilarious because I didn't really know you at that point.
And then you came up to me and you're like, "Oh, Slender Man, what's going on? I want to take a picture with you." It's like, and then I went up to you. I'm like, "Hi, Preston." And you're like, "Oh shit, it's Dahlgren. What the fuck?"
I still got that picture somewhere, but yeah, it was like the perfect, just staying in character because you didn't really go around and talk to anyone. Like we all came up to you, and then after the show, we went to an open mic at I believe Styles. And,
afterwards
that's when
was
I knew you were
that Dan St. Germain show, wasn't it? Because I was in my costume at that. No, it was Mike Lawrence.
That was
Mike
Lawrence.
We could go viral for that story, and we can't tell that story.
We cannot tell that
story. It was Mike Lawrence.
We don't need the hate from that story.
Yeah.
It was Mike
on another
Lawrence.
Halloween night, we had Mike Lawrence in town.
Another
No,
story.
that was that night.
Can't tell.
That was that night.
It was the same night?
Oh, yeah, Mike Lawrence was on
Mike
Halloween.
Lawrence was the one on Halloween.
Was on Halloween.
So it was that show, not the Dan St. Germain
Yeah, Mike
show.
Lawrence was on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
oh man.
Yeah, because it was a wild night where
we can't tell Dan St. Germain or Mike Lawrence.
No, we cannot tell any story about any major comics we had come to Omaha, and
there's nothing good.
Nothing fucking good.
It's like
a lot of foots going in mouths.
Dying?
Just ruined.
What's that, dog?
They're just feet going in mouths. Just
yeah.
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, keeping the bit going, we're bringing up stuff we either need to edit out and we won't edit out, and inside jokes that we could not talk about. Dahlgren, did you? Part of my early 20s is a little blurry. You went to the Shoot Your Mouth Off open mic at the Hideout a lot, right? Or was that a little bit before?
I went once at the Hideout, and I went a couple times at the Shark Club when it was. I think you had been gone already.
I didn't go. I honestly didn't go to the Shark Club that many times.
Dude,
I probably only went there like 10 times.
The Shark
Club, which I guess sounds like a lot, but like if you think about it, as much as I went to the other one, it was not near as much.
The Shark Club open mic was the Hideout had Shoot Your Mouth Off. The Hideout closed down or changed ownership. So Shoot Your Mouth Off
to cops.
Yeah, that is true. Went to cops. But Shoot Your Mouth Off, the mixed open mic that we talked about on episode 1, moved to the Shark Club. Now, the Shark Club was this lounge that was it was attached to this super sketchy hotel where there was like shootings weekly there.
It was a fucking cool bar, though.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. It was a fucking cool vibes in that bar.
It was.
It sucked that it was like so violent because it was like this is like a fucking like 80s movie sort of setting. Like
because there was a giant mirror behind you. Like, oh my god!
And there was
freaked me out.
And there was like giant fish tanks everywhere. It looked like it was like very luxurious in like the 60s or 70s almost. Like,
exactly.
And now it's just like old, and they just try to like keep up as much as they can.
Yeah, that open mic was depressing as hell, but I went there because you could drink for super cheap.
Yeah.
Just like at the Hideout.
It's like the hotel owner had their their coke addicted brother, create the lounge.
Are you a divorced dad and your kids aren't with their mom for some reason on Christmas? Bring them on over to Perkins. All the other dads are doing it.
All right, picking up with the Shark Club story. What was your favorite open mic in Omaha?
Favorite open mic was probably Styles. Your open mic?
Oh,
Styles.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about that. I hosted an open mic in the old market of Omaha.
The flattest beer. Holy shit.
The worst
flat
beer lines, and also the most pissed off bartender.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because he would they had this pitcher special, and then he'd be pissed when you ordered it.
Yeah, like what? You don't make the special and be mad that people ordered the special.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you work here. I'm going to tip you. And it felt like I was in trouble every time I ordered a beer.
It's like, do you own the bar? Why are you mad that people are buying alcohol?
it made no
It made
goddamn
no
sense.
fucking sense. It's like, and he was the one that created the deal.
Yeah, he made, because there was a wristband deal. You either pay like $10 to $12 for a wristband, and you just got as many pictures of Bud Light as you wanted.
It was like $10, which is like or something stupid cheap.
In Omaha, that's a golden deal. My God,
it's like, why aren't you ordering 3 $7.50 cocktails like in an hour? Come on, man, I need the money.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I hosted that open mic for a while, and before the bar closed down. But that room was kind of cool because it felt like a basement vibe, but not that many people ever went to that.
That was also where Nerd Roast started.
Yep, that is the very first Nerd Roast we had.
Nerd Roast. We had comedy festival shows down there.
Yep.
What else?
I remember seeing Alan Strickland-Williams and Megan Keister do like arguments and grievances down there. That was really funny.
God, they were dating at the time.
Yeah, they were dating at the time, and it was really funny.
Alan Strickland-Williams kept calling her a witch.
Yeah. Alan's so funny,
and he just ate Taco Bell on stage.
We did a Throwback Thursday show there, and I remember having to get my baby book from my parents to find pictures of me from when I was a kid. That was a dumb fucking show. Oh my God. Why you're just riffing on pictures of yourself? Like, what the fuck? That's basically
I feel
like
that show, like, I love Dan Vaughn, but like I feel like that show, the best part about that show was the nostalgia you felt by just finding the pictures.
Yeah.
So the Throwback Thursday show was they had a projector and you picked like 5 to 7 photos of your youth.
And you like did comedy bits about it. And tried to.
This is when like Throwback Thursday, the Instagram thing, hashtag was like super popular. It was like a year into where it actually became like a thing people
this
did.
must have been like 2014.
Yeah, it was 2014. Yeah. So yeah, you picked 5 to 7 pictures. It was a slideshow, and then you would do a bit or tell a story about each picture. On paper, it's like a good show, but I don't know. My experience was I was like, "Yep, that's my high school girlfriend," and then I just got sad.
Yeah, it's tough to trust comics to also improv and know that the show is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, you don't even know that the show is going to be good if the motherfuckers have written their material before.
Yeah.
And like,
yes.
Goddamn.
Oh my God.
Like, you just like the percentages of the show being possibly shitty. Just
And this is not shitting on Dan Vaughn. Dan Vaughn's idea was great. It's just you can never trust comics.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a high
I just didn't like
it is.
digging into my pictures and just like riffing, like, look how cute I used to be, and now I'm fat because I drink beer all the time and I'm depressed.
Which honestly was like the gist of a lot of people's. I know.
I mean, the only way that show could be funny is if like some comedian was actually accidentally a part of like the Franklin credit union.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
And he's like, "Here's me as a picture as a kid."
Now you see me ruined.
Franklin.
Here's where it was all gone.
Yeah.
Look up the Franklin Credit Union scandal of Omaha, and then don't do anything the rest of the day because you're.
Then try believing Pizzagate wasn't real.
Yeah, Pizzagate definitely seems plausible after reading about that shit.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the exact, but it's the area code is 402, and it's Runza and not pizza.
Oh man.
All right, should we do some jokes? You want to do some jokes?
Dahlgren, do you have some jokes?
Yes.
All right, you go first, sir. You're our guest.
I called my insurance claims adjuster the other day to let her know I had an accident. And boy, was she sure mad when she came around and found out that I just pissed my pants.
That's great.
That's fucking great, Dahlgren. Porn creates unrealistic expectations for men. For example, I've never been invited into someone's home.
Santa's parents were actually disappointed they weren't able to keep him off the pole.
That's a cute one. That's a cute one. You're up, Dahlgren.
Oh, that just makes me think of the etymology of Santa Claus. Like, his parents tried to get him off the pole. Like, did you not live there before? Did you not live there before?
Yeah, I know.
I realized the other day that I'm probably immune to blue balls at this point because I can't come, right? And then I realized, did you know you could get green balls? It's when your jaundice keeps you from coming. That's a color mixing joke.
See, now Dahlgren would tell a joke like that on stage, give it 2 seconds, and then he would do the disturbed laugh, and that's Dahlgren. That's the perfect picture of Dahlgren on stage, and it's fucking beautiful. Casey Anthony had childbearing hips.
All right. Ghislaine Maxwell should have been a midwife if she wanted to deliver children so badly.
If you choke on a Krispy Kreme donut and die, you go out in a glaze of glory.
Oh, boy.
That's just...
Oh, boy.
Oh, Dahlgren wants to fucking murder me.
Oh, boy.
Well, I was going to do another one.
Went to a funeral for a juggalo, or as I call it, burying the hatchet.
All right. Segment over. That's enough fucking jokes. God damn it. Hey, real quick. Please leave a roast review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, rate and review.
Because
also, if you post in the reviews, post a topic you want us to write a joke about, we will write a joke on the next episode about it.
Yeah.
And we'll shout you out.
Yeah, so you have to leave a review to do that. Leave a topic with your roast review, and we'll write a joke about it, and we'll give you a shout-out on the podcast.
Yeah, just tell us what you want to joke about in the review.
On Twitter, we posted a clip of our video podcast, and Billy Wayne Davis said it looked like we were filming a hotel sting, like an FBI hotel sting. It looks like
you're filming a hotel FBI.
This week, it
looks even more like that.
It really does. We stepped up our production value a little bit with our guest in Nebraska and us here in
We're about
Colorado.
to entrap some Muslims who just go to some mosques.
Yeah.
FBI, I know you're listening. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. Fuck off.
You wouldn't have an ISIS flag behind you, though. You would have like a Cowboys flag behind you or something.
This new segment, we're going to talk about a famous stepdad on the podcast, because someone said to me, like, what does stepdads actually mean? And we're like, we're not your first choice, but we're always there for you. But that's about the extent of it. And someone thought it was a podcast about stepdads. And I'm like, well, that's actually a perfect segment that we could talk about. So a stepdad I want to talk about today is Jason Momoa. Imagine having Jason Momoa as like a stepdad, just knowing he's fucking your mom.
Just destroying it.
Just absolutely, like, you need to buy your mom a new bed frame for Christmas, because that's what's happening.
Oh my God!
But he's a stepdad.
You'd have to get a
Zoe
California
Kravitz.
king for
Zoe
that.
Kravitz, yeah.
So like Aquaman is Catwoman's stepdad. Like,
That's a weird thing.
That's a weird thing to think about. Are you a fan of Jason Momoa, Dahlgren?
I'm okay with that guy. He's pretty big. Wasn't he in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones. That's what made him famous.
Okay, yeah.
He's a chill guy. He's very chill. It seems his thing is like just how chill he is, basically. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's like he's like corner of the market on just being. I can't imagine like a more chill. Like,
yeah, his
famous
whole thing is like he's like a Hawaiian surfer guy, basically. I think.
Because The Rock is also a buff guy, but he's not as chill as Jason Momoa.
No, Rock is not chill.
No.
Yeah, The Rock is nice but intense.
It's so weird that like The Rock like wants to be as big as he is, but also wants to play like regular movie roles. It's like, motherfucker, regular people you can't see every vein in their body.
No, he's been preparing for Shazam for the past 20 years, But we're about 10 years away from seeing a shit show on The Rock. Because he's like in his 50s now, right?
He's got to be close.
That shit's going to melt quick.
Yeah, he's probably late 40s.
I think he's already started to like lean out a little bit.
I hope so, because that shit's going to look gross. Because
I watched that Red Notice movie, and I think he's like,
he's leaning
out
okay.
in that. Yeah.
Because like,
did you hear that song he did with Tech N9ne? Oh my God, that song!
Oh, dude, I listen to that song every goddamn day.
You do?
Oh, it's so fucking funny. It's amazing.
I actually haven't heard it.
Like funny. His verse is so short. It's at the end of the song. He has like 5 lines, and that's all that I believe. My headcanon is that Tech N9ne gave him more, but after they recorded, he cut it down to 3 and was like, "That's it, man. I'm sorry."
I just love that it was like Tech N9ne, who's like borderline juggalo.
Yeah,
he is on their label. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
he
know
does
that.
like the Gathering of the Juggalos and shit.
I did not know
he's
that.
on their label.
Borderline juggalo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like he's not juggalo, but he's like right there. He's with those guys.
I'm not up to date on my juggalo lore. I did not know he was. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
I mean, those guys seem to actually be decent dudes.
No, they're chill as hell. It's just
my idea of The Rock's verse on that song is that it's very motivational and intense, and it's perfect for like a TikTok video.
Oh my God, yeah. Because it's so short.
It's just like nobody's gonna care about that fucking song other than that part.
No, and they were smart to leave it at the end because there's like 3 other guys that do a verse about on that, because it's like the theme is like a face off. But The Rock's lines are, it's about hunger, it's about drive, we stay hungry, we devour, something like that, right?
That doesn't even rhyme.
And that's about it.
Rock.
It's about hunger. It's about drive. We stay hungry. We devour. That's what it is. Yeah.
If you would have said survive instead of devour, that at least rhymes.
I'm probably getting it wrong.
Survive instead of devour rhymes.
Let me fact check.
The whole time I thought you were going to say survive. I thought you were going to say, you said this thing 3 times, and I thought you were going to say survive every time. And it was devour.
Yeah.
That fucking song is going to be on TikToks of like 17-year-olds bench pressing 225 like 8 times in high school.
God.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just gonna have like a heart attack in like 3 months because he's done too much fucking roids.
Yeah. Okay. This is it. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
And then he like drinks tequila or something in the music video.
Oh yeah, he's a big tequila guy.
Yeah. So it was just a meeting of like, hey Rock, I need you to look tough in this rap song, and then you could drink whatever liquor you want, promote it in the music video.
I think we
so goddamn. I love how we
glanced
started
over
about
the
Jason Momoa. We're on The Rock.
Yeah, we glanced over the fact that not only is he Zoe Kravitz's stepdad, but that obviously tells you that he's married to Lisa Bonet, which holy shit.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about that.
She's an older hot chick.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
older
that's
hot
another
chick.
sign
Doesn't have an 18-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Went for an older hot chick.
Yeah, he's not Jerry Seinfeld. So, but I mean that's just another
not
sign.
Dane Cook.
Yeah. Oh my God! Talk about melting. Dane Cook.
Lisa Bonet, still a dime from the early 90s.
Dane Cook looks like if you left Matt Gaetz in the microwave.
I'm going to put up a picture of Matt Gaetz and Dane Cook together for the video podcast.
Oh my God.
Fucking God. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's another sign that he's a chill guy. He went older instead of younger, like all these fucking creeps. So I'd say for like a rating, that's what we're going to do. We're going to rate stepdads. We're going to rate famous stepdads. And Jason Momoa, what's the scale that we should grade on?
I think Jason gets like a 9 because out of 10.
Well, what is the scale? We got
to
figure out what the scale is. Like, what are we measuring against?
Yeah. Okay. What are we measuring?
What is the best stepdad? Like
how decent of a guy? How?
That's the criteria.
All right.
Let's like who's the best stepdad you can think of? Who's the best stepdad you can think of?
Well, as of right now, Jason Momoa, he's the bar for me. Other than my stepdad.
No, like the stepdad from The Sandlot.
Okay,
Is he
yeah.
Yeah.
The stepdad
right?
from Liar Liar.
Carrie
Ellis.
He was the guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Yeah.
And
Carrie Ellis.
Princess Bride.
I feel bad for not knowing his name. He's been in so many good movies.
Yeah.
But no one knows. That's so weird. That guy's been in so many good movies and no one knows his name.
Yeah.
Who's in The Princess Bride?
Carrie Ellis.
Something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Said it
sorry.
No,
I was just ranting for a second.
All right, so those are kind of like the bar for like good stepdads. What's the bar for shitty stepdads?
I mean the get me another beer.
Like your stereotypical like stepdad.
I just imagine Southwest Iowa dad being like, "Get me another beer."
All right. So, is it official we're grading on a 1 to 10 scale for stepdads?
We'll do 1 to 10. I'd give him a 9 just because of Lisa Bonet and Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
And he's like super chill.
Super chill.
Like the dude that doesn't even care that like that's Lenny Kravitz's like daughter and ex-wife.
I believe they're actually
and he's like he's Lenny Kravitz's like best friend.
Yeah.
Like, that's very chill.
Like they send each other birthday gifts.
The fact that you're like that like confident in yourself to just like insert yourself like that's pretty baller.
So we don't want to give a straight 10 out of 10. But we'll give him a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. No, he's not a 10 out of 10 on the stepdad scale.
We may never get a 10 out of 10 on this podcast.
We got to leave some room for him.
Yeah,
we should probably give him an 8.
You know what? Yeah, let's fuck it. We'll leave it at an 8 right now.
Because he hasn't done even like a lot of good movies yet. Like he's done actually more bad ones than good ones.
The characters he plays are good, but the movies themselves are not typically top tier. That's where he loses the 2 points.
I watched some shitty action movie he had on Netflix called Braven.
I have not even heard of that. Braven. Have you heard of that movie, Dahlgren?
No, it just made me laugh so hard.
It was the guy from Don't Breathe who played his dad, the old guy.
Oh, God,
who's
really?
Like 2 feet shorter than him.
Oh, my God.
At least. And like he was like in the cabin. He's like in a cabin in the woods with his dad, that guy. Who like has Alzheimer's, losing all his memories. So he brings the children up to the dad, and like one guy who works for Jason Momoa was like stashing drugs there, and so like they have to deal with like drug dealers and shit. And Jason Momoa just kills everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't it funny that how these movies that are so bad that you would never like see them prominently displayed in a video store?
No,
just end up on Netflix.
Like
I'm going to search for by Jason Momoa. It's like, this is terrible.
I mean, that was like how the term straight to DVD.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God!
Like every Bruce Willis movie for the last like 15.
Oh my
years
God.
Or something. I actually heard this, and
let's talk about this. Let's talk
apparently
about
this is verified. Like a tweet went viral. Apparently, Bruce Willis has like extreme like dementia. Like advanced dementia already, and like can also already barely talk, and so he's just been doing all these shitty movies because he'd done so many movies that he gets like part of the union. He gets a $2 million guarantee every time he does a movie. So he's just been doing every movie he can because he's just gonna he gets $2 million every time, and so he's just banking that up for his kids.
I was gonna say,
and like apparently he could barely talk.
Oh my God! Can you imagine a Die Hard? Like what are they on?
They were trying to do like a Die Hard remake, but they don't know that it's gonna happen. They're trying to do like because like the last Die Hard sequel was really bad.
Oh yeah,
because it wasn't even originally supposed to be a Die Hard movie.
No.
So they wanted to make like one more good Die Hard movie, but they're not sure that they can because motherfucker is not all there.
God, they are gonna wheel out Bruce Willis like they did to George H.W. Bush at that baseball game.
Honestly, just like wheel out a better actor who plays his son now. And like reboot the thing and make it a good movie.
I can't wait until they're parading Bruce Willis.
Like
around.
I mean, goddamn.
Oh man!
At what point are you just taking advantage of a handicap man?
Oh my god!
That video of George W. Bush at that baseball game, and he just.
Oh god!
He didn't know where the fuck he was, and he just raised the baseball. That's what they're gonna do to Bruce Willis at the Oscars.
I didn't
We're
know
2
that
years
Bruce
away
Willis
from
is
that.
already like 66.
Yeah, and also I feel like that's young to get Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it is advanced.
Oh,
it's advanced
Jesus Christ.
Alzheimer's.
He's probably just trying to forget his music career. What?
Yeah,
he had a music career?
Dude, he made like an album and shit. Like it was like when Eddie Murphy, like remember there was like a whole there was like a whole late 80s, early 90s era of like actors doing albums.
Oh my god.
Eddie Murphy had one song that actually fucking rocks.
Oh
Party? That song fucking rocks.
It's about
My
drive.
girl wants to party all the time.
Yeah.
And
it's such a good song.
It's a banger.
As far as like celebrities making songs go, like that's up there.
I always think about who is the best celebrity musician. That's mainly a celebrity, and I always come to like Jared Leto. Like that can't be right.
You know, I saw Jared Leto in concert like 3 years ago, and he was actually like amazing. Like,
there's got to be someone better than that, though, right?
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, because I was on a show. I opened for Walk the Moon at this event, and 30 Seconds to Mars. Shut the fuck up, Dahlgren. I got paid, motherfucker.
That's why I was like 30 Seconds to Mars.
Well, I don't know the fucking name. I was on a comedy show at this amphitheater. Walk the Moon was on it, and 30 Seconds to Mars was. I had never heard a 30 Seconds to Mars song ever in my life.
Oh, that's horseshit. They had like 4 fucking huge songs. Yeah, horseshit. That's like saying you never heard a Maroon 5 song.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know I had heard a 30 Seconds to Mars song at that time.
It's funny. Jared Leto is just like...
But he was amazing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jared Leto is just like angry Adam Levine.
Yeah.
He's Adam Levine if he hasn't eaten.
Yeah, it's like if Adam Levine just kind of wanted to cut himself sometimes.
No wonder he was such a great joker.
My big question is, if you have Alzheimer's, can you still get in trouble for cheating?
Another thing I'm going to have to fucking bleep on this episode.
Hold on now. I mean,
have to believe that.
Frickin' Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife.
I mean, he's the smartest man alive.
Anyone that ever doubted Stephen Hawking cheating on his wife, that's the answer right there. Well, he's the smartest man alive.
No,
he figured it out.
Okay,
how did he get caught?
Okay, the joke that I always wanted to do was Stephen Hawking was bound to a chair, debilitated for years, and he still cheated on his wife. It takes a genius to do that.
Board certified.
Oh my God. We're about out of time, but Dahlgren, I wanted to tell you this one last story.
I wondered who wrote his Viagra prescription.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
He writes his own prescriptions.
I bet he did.
I'm
but
a doctor.
It was St. Patrick's Day a couple years ago, and we were at a bar called Maloney's, and we're out on the patio, and this is about like around noon, which for St. Patrick's Day is late, because we were all pretty much gone at this point. But you started shouting, "We must seize the means of production" on the patio, and then you said, "I'm going to shoot blank in the fucking head." Over and over again. It was great because you were like trying to start a movement on this patio with just like a circle of people, but you were trying to get it to spread to everyone else out there. And I just love that that's where your drunk brain went to.
Well, I was very mad at capitalism at the time, and I wanted to end the life of a certain bald billionaire. And that could be anybody because there's one.
That could honestly be.
There's a bald billionaire who just uses hair plugs. You know.
I don't want to roll over Zach's joke here, but hey, we're an inclusive podcast, all right. We don't discriminate.
Women can be bald too,
and be pieces of shit billionaires. You heard it here first, folks. But Preston's drunk brain. I posted what you said out loud on Facebook, and you're like, dude, and I tagged you too. And you're like, are you trying to get me fucking killed? Take it down, Preston. And I didn't realize, like, oh yeah, that could be a crime at that point.
Yes, FBI. That is satire. It is satire to want people to die. In fires with a sniper's bullet.
So, Zach, did you have any other stories about Dahlgren that you wanted to bring up?
I'm sure I do, but I can't think of them.
Well, we've had one beer, so
my story about Preston is it was at Mojo's again. God, you were just an insane person at Mojo's. That mic. Preston, why were you so...
Preston's bits were fucking like insane. It was like every bit Preston would do, it's like, is he gonna get fucking murdered?
I was a wild boy, man. The fact Zach said this in his speech at my wedding, the fact that I have not been punched in the face yet is a goddamn miracle.
Yeah.
Dahlgren, do you want to kind of explain to our listeners some of the things I used to do at this Mojo's open mic?
Well, this one, you had decided that your set was going to be that you're going to start climbing like these back booths and then like taking the sconces off of lights. And I'm just
That's what I was thinking of too. I was thinking of that one too. He took down all the fucking lights. And the fucking manager, Matt, who is a very cool guy.
Very cool.
Fucking was like, dude, you can't fucking.
Oh, man.
I'm so fucking mad at Preston.
I was a huge dick. So there was nobody at this open mic. And I was like, I'm not going to tell jokes. So what am I going to do? So one time, and they had a wireless mic, which was a godsend for me. One time I went around, and it was a college bar right by University of Nebraska, Omaha. I read Everybody Poops to everyone like it was a kindergarten class. One time I filled my pockets up with Twinkies, and I went around telling the same 3 jokes over and over again, but progressively had more and more Twinkies in my mouth. And then this time I was particularly pissed because 2 people sat in the front row right next to the stage, but they didn't listen to anyone.
Oh my God, I remember
talking
that.
The entire time. And that's when I became vengeful. So I went on stage and I picked a chair up. It was like a tall stool chair. I stood on top and started taking the lights down. And there was
it was fucking insane.
There's a video on Facebook somewhere.
I was like, is he fucking taking down the lights?
Yeah. And immediately you hear in the background the guy you're talking about, the bar owner, was like, hey.
No, I think he just goes, no.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's like, no. And I looked at him like a cat that was in trouble. And then I picked the light up.
He had a
and
newspaper
I
in his hand rolled up. He was about to bop you in the face.
He came up to the stage. There's a picture of it with pointing at me. His back is to the camera, pointing at me, and I'm looking at him with the light in my hand. I didn't go to that bar for like 2 months after that because I felt so bad.
That open mic was fucking insane. It was more for the hangs.
Yeah.
But it was like occasionally you get like a decent crowd. I guess
right.
like once like every 3 months maybe you'd get like a really big crowd. Some like new dipshit starting would bring like all his friends from UNO.
It had high ceilings, the worst goddamn acoustics for an open mic. It was right next to a college, so everyone there didn't want. Oh my God, that's another thing I did. They had those cubes where they mixed like tequila and shit.
It was like it's the same thing as in Lincoln where they did the fish bowl shit.
Yeah. And I grabbed a straw and went around and drank from each person's cube with the microphone in my hand. And I don't know how I'm still alive to this day. So.
I can't do that now.
No one's punched him
COVID
in the face,
time.
Folks.
Can't do that shit now.
No one's punched him in the face.
Nobody likes comedy anymore. Can't fucking
anymore.
spit in their drinks.
Comedy's changed, man.
Changed, baby. You can't drink people's drinks anymore. Well, Dahlgren, we're about at that time. We really appreciate you coming on. I love you. Is there anything else you want to promote here before we get out of here?
No.
Or talk shit about.
Yeah, who do you want to talk shit about?
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you too. The only thing that I have to plug is Zach Reinert's album, A Boatload of Jokes. Please buy
you're
that.
the nicest
Hell
guy.
yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Get that album before they take it off of Spotify.
Hell
I know.
yeah.
I actually have been checking to see if it's been taken down like every day. I'm like, is it taken down yet?
That like the Kyle Kinane tweets were out there, and then just that later that night, I wanted to listen to a Kinane album, and they were all fucking.
I mean,
gone.
I haven't made any money on Spotify, but like it's been very good about like getting my name out there, so I'm not like a hateful bastard at Spotify.
Yeah. You can listen to this podcast.
But if
on
I was
Spotify.
Kinane in a position where I needed to make money,
oh my
I
God,
would be hateful.
Yeah. So yeah, please like and subscribe on YouTube, Stepdads Podcast. Please go to iTunes and leave a review. If you follow us on Spotify, click follow.
Also, if you, like we said earlier, if you leave a review, just put a topic in there you want us to write a joke about, and we will write a joke about it.
Yep.
Preferably not the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, because we got it covered.
I'll write more. I'll write.
We got it covered. Email us at stepdads@yahoo.com, and we love you. And we need to do our sign off.
We'll forget our sign.
We need to say fuck the person that we hate at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Fuck M. Night Shyamalan. We'll see you next week.
Stepdad.